This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
A Fine Balance is a novel by Rohinton Mistry. It was set in India in a town called Mumbai and was between the years 1975 and 1984. This book tells the story of four improbable persons whose way of living is brought together during political chaos in the Indian government. These include Dina, Ishvar, Omprakash, and Manek. Through periods of austerity and hope, their situations and fates become unavoidably linked in a manner that no person could have predicted. Mistry's writing style is captivating, with the long-term use of symbols to represent the themes in the novel. Symbols make this novel stunning, splendidly textured, and influential. This paper will discuss the symbol chessboard as used in this novel. It will discuss its relevance and significance in representing the themes in the novel. First, it is an academic ticket and a means of access to the higher planet of intellectuals and doers. It also symbolizes an incompetent heritage lugged about and overlooked for periods, though always prepared to return as a souvenir. The symbol of a chessboard in this novel is evident in the character Manek. At first, Manek did not know how to use the chessboard. He neither played it nor gave it to his blood relatives. He only loved it in a manner that was quite questionable and had no reason for loving it. Manek is assigned a room in the student's hostel when he goes to college. He befriends his bedmate, Avinash, who is also the student leader. Avinash trains Manek how to play chess, after which they play it frequently. Avinash's chessboard becomes exceptionally significant to the life of Manek. In the novel, Manek is seen jumping ahead of a train with the chessboard, possibly destroying it. The reader, therefore, is surprised whether Manek would have passed away without the chessboard. In this case, the chessboard symbolizes Manek's unproductive life. Manek symbolizes an awful characteristic of Indian persons who identify the hideous but are not able to rise to face it even though they are capable of changing that situation. By using the chessboard, Mistry denounces these Indians and makes efforts to kill them. Chess in this novel is understood as the game of life. This is seen in the fact that chess rules always permit someone to become victorious, though there are incidences where no one triumphs. The activities in this novel bear a resemblance to the various moves and points in chess. With kind realism, a chessboard in this novel incarcerates all India's brutality, corruption, self-respect, and heroism. Chessboard signifies the fact that life is not forever fair, with sometimes one being the winner and other times the loser. It, therefore, signifies people's capacity to tolerate and keep moving in times of adversity. This is summed up in the quote, "How was it that his heart kept beating instead of bursting, his sanity intact instead of shattered like a dropped mirror?" Surely all this misery piled on misery must reach breaking point at some stage. Chessboard, in this case, therefore, proves that nothing in the world can remain balanced forever. Life for all the characters in this book keeps on changing. Time, therefore, turns into sadness and joy, just like a chess player who has just been defeated or scored, respectively. The chessboard signifies both hope and misery in the novel. The delicate balance, therefore, is the equilibrium between both optimism and disparity. Did you like this Symbolism in a Fine Balance by Rohinton Mistry sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.